Hi everyone, Dr. Joanne here. Welcome to this video on judgment. So I put this together for the gals in my group coaching program to help them understand this concept a little bit better. And I'm sharing this with everyone because I think it's really, really helpful. So let's start with the basics. What is judgment? Judgment is a thought or belief or feeling that we don't like. So it feels icky to start with. And so for feelings, it might feel like frustration, irritation, guilt, anger, disappointment. And the thoughts and beliefs that we would call judgment would be things like, you aren't following my directions. My way is the best way. I am right and you are wrong. I expect you to behave and act in certain ways because really we want people to act and behave in a certain way so that we'll feel better, so that it pleases us. And when we feel that we've been judged, it might feel like, oh, I don't matter. I'm not worthy. I'm not lovable. I'm not good enough. I'm different. I'm weird. I'm stupid. I can't do anything right, so why bother trying? I can't trust myself to make good decisions. I feel guilty or disappointed that I'm not living up to other people's expectations of me. So it goes both ways. We judge ourselves, we judge other people, and they judge us. So when we judge others, it tends to come from a place of either like, I'm better than you, or I know more than you. So maybe if we have more education or knowledge or skills, that can feel like I'm right, I'm more important, I know more than you, I'm better than you. Sometimes it comes across as, when we judge other people, it's authority over others. We want to be right, we want to have control over other people, and again, back to like, I know better than you. Sometimes when we judge other people, it's because of their clothes, their house, their car, their body, their hair, all sorts of different things. And that kind of comes back to just like, I'm better than you. And then when we judge other people, it might also be an issue with feeling like I must fix you. You're broken, something's wrong with you, I need to fix you. So those are all the different ways that, we can judge other people, we feel judged. So think about the thoughts, the beliefs, and the feelings around judgment. So how does judgment show up in our lives? Think about how we complete different tasks, how we fold towels, how we load the dishwasher, how we cook, how we clean, how we dress, what our hair looks like, maybe just our material possessions, like the house, the car, the boat, the clothes, or lack of certain possessions. How we drive, how we learn best, what our interests are in music, reading, entertainment, career. So judgment shows up in all of these areas of our lives where we're just doing things and things that we own. We're judging ourselves and others, and again, how we learn best and what our interests are. And how did judgment begin? Well, it began with indoctrination systems. And I have a whole separate video just on indoctrination systems. And that one's like, why do we do mindset work? So take a look at that one for more information on indoctrination systems. But judgment begins with these ego indoctrination systems. So things that we learn when we're just a little child. We learn things from our parents, the adults around us, from school, from work. All throughout our years, we learn the right way to do things and the wrong way to do things. So the way we act, dress, process information, the way we learn, the way we write, the way we speak, the way we complete tasks, we learn that there's a right way and a wrong way to do all of those things. And then we're taught that it's not safe or right to be ourselves. Instead, we're taught that we need to please others. We need to do what they think is best. And we're taught that others will like us or approve of us if we submit to their wishes. And we're taught how to be controlled. So some of us end up with authority issues. We're sick and tired of being told what to do and when to do it. So, and we all read energy. So, for example, my husband grew up in a household where his younger sister was always getting him in trouble for something that he said that he didn't do, but he got in trouble anyway and was punished for stuff that he didn't do. So, he was judged, and, the judge, jury, and everything were just against him. So I can bring something up, and just that authority issue of don't tell me what to do, and it can elicit a response. I do the same thing with in other areas of my life. But think about if you have authority issues, if you're just sick and tired of being told what to do, when to do it, or maybe you were falsely accused of things when you were a kid by one of your siblings or another family member, and you just push back. Now you're just pushing back. It doesn't feel right. It's like somebody's telling you it's not safe or right to be yourself, and you're just like, no, you're not going to control me. So judgment begins with these indoctrination systems. So be sure to go back and watch that other video. That might help explain some more things too. Bottom line, judgment feels crappy. Whether you're judging yourself or other people are judging you, it all feels crappy. And when you're feeling crappy, you're not being the best version of yourself. You need to learn to let something go or reframe it or tell a new story about something. So we all want and need to feel comfortable being our true self. So you have to kind of tap into, what do I want? What makes me feel the best? Like, what clothing do I like to wear? How do I want my hair to look? What car do I like? What home do I like? What career do I like? What makes me feel the best? How do I best process information or learn new things? What's important to me? What makes me happy? These are the kinds of things that you need to tap into so that you can just be yourself and live your life and do the things that you want to do. And the ego would come in there and say, well, that's selfish. You can't do that. But it doesn't work like that. That's another ego rule that is silly. It's not true. We all need to be following our own guidance system and doing what we love to do. Because if you look around us, everybody's miserable. They're not doing what they want to do. And they're sick, they're tired, they're crabby, they're cranky, and everybody's fighting. It's not working. So when you accept yourself, it becomes a lot easier to accept other people. You kind of have this mantra or this attitude of like, good for you. I see that you're following your own path and it's different from mine, but good for you. Because I feel amazing that I found my path, and I'm just so happy for both of us. So when you accept yourself, that becomes more of what it feels like. You accept other people and you're doing different things and you're okay with it. So, A Course in Miracles. If you haven't heard of that, that is basically what changed my life. It's a course in mindset work. It helps you learn where you have been caught up in the fear-based thought system so that you can unlearn that stuff and then shift to the love-based thought system. And so A Course in Miracles, lesson number 68 is love holds no grievances. So what does that mean? Love holds no grievances. Love is at the core of who we are. It's the frequency or the energy of our spirit, our soul, the universe. And we came here to learn, master, and accomplish certain things. We didn't come here to be controlled, forced, and manipulated into submission to do what other people think we should do. We came here to question all those old patterns of belief and to truly live our best life, the life that makes the most sense for us. So love, peace, grace, and happiness are our natural default setting, like a factory setting. And we learn through our ego's indoctrination systems to be miserable because we're following rules that are not true to our essence. They're not true to who we really are. So you have to ask yourself, do you want to be happy or do you want to be right? The ego always wants to be right, and the ego will just fight, and struggle and try to prove that it's right. And you just have to drop that. At some point, you have to drop all of that nonsense and just decide, I want to be happy. So can you acknowledge that if you have a way that works best for you, that other people also have a way of doing things and acting that works best for them? Can you drop the need to be right? Can you give grace to yourself and others? You see, grievances are like a virus in the mind. There's a lot of arguing in your head. So you're arguing with people that aren't even around you, but you're doing it all in your head. So there's this constant back and forth. You're constantly looking for what other people are doing wrong, and you're trying to point it out that, hey, you need to do it my way. Your way is wrong. So that's grievances. And can you shift into giving grace and looking for all the ways people are feeling the freedom to be themselves instead? It's a big shift. So love holds no grievances. So giving yourself and others this grace and shifting back into the energy of love, it allows you to accept yourself more. It allows you to feel the freedom of being your authentic self. When you accept yourself and feel more of this freedom, then you naturally accept others as they are. This is the freedom you are seeking. This is the freedom from judgment that you are seeking. You see, judgment is exhausting. The strain of constant judgment is virtually intolerable. And yet, for some reason, we deeply cherish judgment. We just do it. We just don't even stop. We don't want to give it up. It's silly. It's exhausting. You want to take a look at this. So what to do when you get triggered with judgment? Here's what you do. When you realize that someone is judging you or you are judging others, if you are emotionally triggered, it's yours to heal. You can't heal or fix anybody else. You just take care of your stuff. If you're triggered, if you're bothered, if you're upset, it's yours to heal. So that's step one. So it's becoming aware. Step one, become aware. If you're triggered, there's something there for you to heal. So step two, stop. Just stop yourself. Okay, I'm triggered. What am I doing? Who am I judging? Am I being judged? What's going on here? Step three, reset or rebalance your energy. Some way, somehow, there's a lot of different things that you can do to just, a quick, easy reset is just sit and take 10 deep belly breaths. Or if you're wanting some other ideas, head over to my meditation playlist on my YouTube channel. Okay, step four. Here's what I tell myself. I'm doing the best I can right now. They are doing the best they can right now. We are all doing the best we can right now. And a lot of times that can just help reset me as well. That's where I start to give grace. Step number 5, I send them blessings. Just blessings, because I just want to stop the arguments in my head. I want to stop the judgment. I just send them blessings. And step 6, I double down on refocusing on my life. What do I enjoy? What works best for me? What are my priorities? What is my perfect path? So that's what you need to do. Anytime you feel like you're judging yourself, you're judging other people are judging you, go back, make notes, but that's what you do. There's something there for you to heal. And it takes a little bit of time. But little by little, day by day, month by month, year by year, you can make a lot of progress with this, and you are happier, and your life smooths out so much easier when you can learn to stop doing this or do it a lot less often. Hope this helps. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like this video, share it with any friends who might benefit, and I will see you in the next video.